The person that you are is not able to make money from online business yet. And here's what I mean, and stick with me throughout this entire video because I'm going to explain exactly why I say this and how you could combat this. So let's put two groups of people here. We have person A, right now, whatever revenue marks you're currently at, or whether you're a beginner starting your agency, let's say we're at 10K per month or 0K per month. Let's say person B, we want to hit that 100K per month or $1 million per month. What is the main difference between these two groups of people that's currently stopping your progress? And one thing I want to attribute all of this to is identity. So the person that you are right now, the reason why you're not at the revenue goals that you want to hit is because of identity. But what does that necessarily mean? So identity is essentially the person that hits that $1 million, 100K per month mark is a completely different person than the person you are now. But what is the one separator that's currently different between the person that you are right now and the person that's at $1 million per month? It essentially inherently comes from all the actions that $1 million per month entrepreneur makes versus the person that you currently are, and the decisions that you're making and the thought processes that's been conditioned into you from years of development or years of business that you currently have tunnel vision down that $1 million per month person doesn't. And I'm saying this because for my business and my SaaS company and my AI agency, I want to hit that $1 million per month mark. And the person that I am right now, I'm not just calling you out, I'm calling myself out as well. The person that I am right now is not able to achieve that because all the preconditions that is currently in my mindset and my risk for appetite and all the things that's been programmed into my brain for the past couple of years. And you ever notice that whenever you do something new, you always have this butterfly in your stomach or you feel nervous whenever you're tackling something new or the unknown. So for example, whenever I first left the US, I was living in San Diego at the time and I booked a one-way directly to Budapest. This was when I was trying to start my first software company. And I just felt this butterflies in my stomach. I felt nervous whenever I tackled this like new unknown territory or country in Europe or city in Europe. And that same butterfly is going to happen whenever you do anything new in your life, whether it's in business or in life. Let's say you move to a new job, you move to a new city, you're always going to feel that butterfly. It's like that uncertainty of, hey, what's the next restaurants near me that are really good? Hey, what is the gym I could go to? Hey, I don't have any friends in this new city. It's just that unknown. But the reason why you take these tests is because you know that this will make you into the person or make you into the person that you want to be one day. Let's go back to the business example. So all the decisions that you decide to make right now in your AI agency or online business is all preconditioned because of the past that you've had in your business. So what do I mean by that? So let's say right now we're focused on the least leveraged task possible in terms of cold outreach. So we have paid ads, which is one of the most leveraged opportunities in terms of outreach. You have cold emails, and then we have cold DMs or cold calls. So right now you might not be in the most high leveraged activity, but what would a $1 million per month entrepreneur think in this scenario? They'll always go for the most high leverage activity, even though in the beginning, they have no idea what they're doing. Whenever I started my agency, I had no idea how to run ads. I had no idea how to manage a sales team. I had no idea how to even do sales. But what is the step that I took? I felt uncomfortable, and you need to put yourself in these uncomfortable situations so you can grow as an entrepreneur, so you can hit that identity of that entrepreneur that's making 100K a month, that's making $1 million per month. You should lean into these opportunities. You should lean into the feeling that I don't know if this will all work out, but I'm going to try because this will make me into a better person. It'll make me into the entrepreneur I've always wanted to be. And that's what you really need to do. And that's what I mean by identity. The identity you have right now, you might be trying new things, only giving a stab at it, but you're not really committing yourself to a process. Put yourself in 10 years from now. What would that person think because of the risk that you didn't take, or because of the avenue or marketing or any hires that you didn't make? And do you want to be in the same position you are right now in 10 years, or do you want to be in a completely different position in this lifetime? And I not only say this because of the business aspect, but it's also a life aspect. So anytime you feel uncomfortable doing things, you should always lean into that uncomfortability, and you should always try to do those things. And the reason why is because all of these life experiences, if you heard of like the butterfly effect, right? One small action that you take on a day-to-day could trigger this big effect on your life. So for example, let's say moving to that new city. You might have found your future wife just from moving to that new city, and you live a completely different life than as if you were to stay put. Or you go out to a bar and you meet this very high level entrepreneur and he decides to mentor you. Right? Just having these opportunities, lean into the unknown, because the unknown is where you'll discover yourself and where you'll have opportunities you never thought you'll ever have. And now let's take it back into business. So right now, if you are stuck in your business, the main thing is going to be, how do you think as a higher level entrepreneur? Right now, if you're starting from zero, of course, you should just get started. But if you already have leads and appointments and closing jobs and stuff like that, you need to be leaning into like, hey, how does the $1 million per month entrepreneur think? And what is different between me and him, or me and her? And only by taking yourself back and not tunnel visioning on what you're currently doing right now is going to be the difference between you staying in the same place or you growing as a person and growing as an entrepreneur. Whenever I first entered a gym, I remember I didn't even know what the machines did, right? Imagine it's your first time in the gym, you've never lifted weights, you don't even know if you're doing things properly. But whatever you start, you might have the wrong form. You might be doing all the wrong things. Like for example, me, I was doing lateral pull downs on top of hitting chest, on top of hitting legs on the same day. So it's all not optimized, but I know that just by taking that first step in terms of action, I'll go ahead and just learn the process and we'll optimize from there. The biggest thing is just like committing yourself to that one simple action of like, hey, I'm taking too many calls on my calendar, I need to outsource this. And then you'll figure it out along the way. Like having that closer, how to manage a closing team, which I struggled to in the beginning as well. And that's what's gonna propel your progress as an entrepreneur. You might be scared, but you just need to do it, because if you want to progress in this life, you're gonna have to be in an uncomfortable situation, have uncomfortable talks with your family, your relationships, your employees, and that's what's gonna be on the other side of growth. Just taking these uncomfortable situations, taking those actions, and that's what's gonna propel your business. So that's all I have for this video, and if you like this video, go ahead and just like and subscribe. It's just me brain dumping my thoughts as an entrepreneur, what I think about on a day-by-day basis. And just have some time today. The first action you should take is like, hey, how do I scale or put my company up for scale in terms of hitting that 100K or $1 million per month mark, right? Just go for a walk outside, just think. That's the biggest thing. Just like think about how you can do it. And then once you have that idea, go ahead and take immediate action. Because the last thing you want to do is just have analysis paralysis and not be able to transform yourself into that entrepreneur that's hitting $1 million per month. And I'll catch you in the next video.